Well, greetings from the sales floor of Ellingson Motor Cars here in Rogers, Minnesota, northern suburb of Minneapolis, Minnesota, and we're a mere 45 minutes away from the Minneapolis-St. Paul International Airport. Not a complicated way to get here, but we want to tell you about our latest acquisition here, a 1928 LaSalle Phaeton. Talk about a beautiful car. Yes, you're going to want to watch this entire video from start to finish because we do a walk around, we'll do a cold start, we'll give you all the details of this truly remarkable automobile. Now, you can click on the link in the description and it'll take you right to our website and you'll have the pricing and more information on this car and our additional 100 plus cars we currently have in inventory. Remember our website being www.ellingsonmotorcars.com. So if you're looking for something special, whatever, by golly, check out that website, ellingsonmotorcars.com. You can look 24 hours a day. Well, let's give you more of the details of this really remarkable car. We've been here for 31 years, never had a 28 LaSalle. I'll tell you what, LaSalle was kind of that offshoot of Cadillac in 1928, 27 to be precise, late 27. Cadillac decided to come out with a kind of a sister car, a little bit less ostentatious, if you will, and a little less money, but yet would appeal to a really nice audience that was looking for those really nice quality Cadillac cars. And needless to say, this is the Model 303, and that is a V8 with a 3-speed manual transmission, and it is really, really well done. This is a body off, total restored. I believe they made a little over 1,500 of these total in production. Boy, I can't imagine that there are too many survivors, unfortunately, this day and age. So if you want something a little special, this might be just the car of your fancy right there. But anyway, beautiful chrome work all the way around on this car. Now, it is done in Calumet blue and Aragon. Yes, I think that's what it is. Aragon blue. So it's a two-tone blue package, really nicely done. Dual side mounts, of course, was an option on most of these cars. This was an option for the Phaeton model. Beautiful all the way around. The other thing that's really neat about this car, does have the Trippe lights in the front because, you know, 6-fold cars, the lighting was not as good, but you put those accessory lights on there, you really gave you a little bit better look when you're going down the road. And probably the coolest thing and I've never seen another one of those, is that hood ornament. Remember, hood ornaments were really a specialty item, all these old cars. Very distinctive, and this one is supposed to represent Sir Rene Robert Cavalier de LaSalle. And that's what that is supposed to be. He was a French explorer way back in the day in the United States and whatnot. He was just one of those things, and that's what this car was named after, de LaSalle, and that's where they came up with. What a cool hood ornament, to say the least. You want something special, that just sets a car off for me right there. The other thing that's really beautiful on this car is the fact it has the 6 wire wheels and the wide whites. I mean, wire wheels were kind of an upgrade, if you will, from the wooden wheels, a little sturdier, for that matter. Remember, a lot of times those tires were really skinny in those days, which meant they could go through some of the roads that were not quite as good as they were back a few years down the road. But let's take a closer look at this car all the way around. As I said, it is a Phaeton model. Beautiful leather interior all the way around, Oxblood Red Leather, original interior and original instrumentation. This car has been restored to the way that it came in 1928. Don't you love the accessory the wing windows on here? And of course, the mirrors on the fenders. I don't know how good they were when they vibrated a little bit when you're driving down the road, but it still gave you a better view of what was going behind because you do have a rear view mirror in this car as well. No, just exceptionally nicely done. Now remember, in these cars, you didn't have a trunk unless you had the accessory trunk mounted on the back. I mean, if you were traveling or whatever, that's why it's got a nice full trunk in the back. So that's where you can put your clothes and suitcases if you're traveling back in the day. Canvas top, beautifully done. Very, very nice all the way around. I guess it's one of those cars that, you know, if you're looking for something really special, by golly, could be that one. Now, you can find all of our stuff on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok as well. Give us a like, leave us a comment, or subscribe. I appreciate it, and we appreciate it very much. You'll have all the information on this car, our current inventory. And as kind of an added bonus, you'll get to see some of the cars that we've sold over the years as well. So if you got time to peruse those websites, by all means, that's something that you can certainly do. And you know what? It's one of those cars that, you know, it is considered a full classic, CCCA Full Classic. You know, it's just a little, like I said, a little understated from the Cadillac, maybe a little shorter wheelbase and whatever. As I said, it is the V8 power, as it's 303. That's its model. That is also the cubic inch of the motor as well. So you got plenty of power to get you where you wanted to go. Great caravan car is what I would think it would be, needless to say. Now, if you're like me, you might say, you know, I would probably like to come down and look at it in person. It's one of those things that just intrigues me. I really want to. Well, by all means, come on down to Ellingson's. We are open Monday through Friday from 10 until 5, Saturdays 10 to 4 as well. So you can come and take a look at it in person. You know, it's one of those cars that just kind of is a standout, being a full body off restored, beautiful color combination. The nice thing about when you buy a car like this from us, we have gone through it. We do our pre-inspection when we get the car in, make sure everything is working to the best of its ability, make sure you got headlights working, you got tail lights, you got those kind of things, and it's really not missing anything, because these are a little bit challenging to find parts for if you need them, needless to say, and that's one of the main reasons you want to join the Cadillac LaSalle Club, because they are people in that club that will have access to information, parts availability, and give you a camaraderie that you would really, really enjoy if you join the club. The other thing, a lot of people, when they say, well, I want to buy a car like this, but I live out of state, I live far away, what can you do? We can certainly make arrangements and help you get shipping shipped any place in the United States, or for that matter, any place in the world. So we've done that for many, many years here, and we can do that as well. You can also call upon us if you're saying, well, where do you get financing? I would like to finance this car. Find someone who will do it. Local banks don't really know what a LaSalle is. Well, needless to say, we have several sources that we can lead you on to that department as well. I mean, those are one of the things that we are known for. Give us a call, 763-428-7337, and we will do our best to answer any and all questions you may have about any of our cars that we currently have in stock. You know, back in these days, they made everything that you made sure you knew what the car was. I love even on the running board, it's got the LaSalle emblem. Like in the front, in the middle of the radiator shell, it's got the LaSalle emblem on there. And of course, that very unique hood ornament right there that is special, second to none in my opinion. Remember that the only way you had this car, of course, being an open car, you had lots of airflow, but if you needed additional, there was the 2 vents that were also available on the inside for if you wanted to get air flowing through the car. It is just one of those things. Like I say, I have not ever seen one of these. It's just something really special to me, and someone did an incredible job. So if you're looking for something, be it your first classic car or your 100th, whatever, need to fill in something in the 20s into your collection, by golly, we have a gem sitting right here on our sales floor. So give us a call, check out our website, ellingsonmotorcars.com, and we will do our very best to get this car parked into your garage. Thank you again, and we'll see you next time at ellingsonmotorcars.com.